Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Scrapmaster's Paradise, and today I have a video I've been wanting to make for you guys for a while. This is an updated my favorite apps video, and it's just my favorite scrapbooking and paper crafting apps. I'm actually covering up the widget. I have a top widget up there. Oops, it's getting dark. I have a top widget up there. I'm covering it up because it is actually my calendar, so it's like showing scheduled stuff, and I just kind of keep that stuff kind of private. And I wanted to show you guys here on the main screen, I have a section called photography, and then also I keep my photos app right there, and also the camera's down here, so I can always snap photos, see photos, and do photo related things right on my main screen. And then I have other apps on the other page if I scroll over, but we're just going to go into that one today. You can't see anything. Okay, that's what I was hoping. So there is what I've got. These are the apps that I use pretty regularly here. I use the Project Life app, one called PicFrame, and this is just for collage prints. I'm going to walk through a little information on each one of these in a second. And then I also have a PictureMate PM400. I've reviewed that on this channel, and if you want to see that, I will link that down below. But it actually makes it so I can print right from my phone, and it's great. So I just use their Epson app for that. It's called Epson iPrint. And then the GetSorted app is a new to me app, and I absolutely love it. I'll show you guys and walk you through how it works. It has definitely helped me go through photos. I snap a bunch of photos with two girls, especially if I'm trying to take pictures of both of them. It seems like I take like a whole roll of pictures, and then I have to go and pick out the best ones, and the GetSorted app helps me with that. It's like kind of like swiping left and right type of app, and it works really well. And then Little Moments, I do some collage things with that, and you'll see that on my Project Life. And then Collect app, you can make really minimalistic looking Polaroid type prints, and they fit great in the Project Life app as well. And then here I've got the Amazon Photos app. This one is actually what I use for our photo backup. So all of my photos get backed up on the Amazon cloud thing, and it's unlimited photos for Amazon Prime members. And they also give you so much space for video, but I ended up needing more video space, so I paid for the like upgraded thing. It's like $9 a year or $19 a year, something pretty reasonably priced. And then over here, every once in a while, I will use these to Lightroom. I haven't used it in a while. Down here, you can see I haven't used it in a while. It needs to be re-downloaded. I really like the filters for that to make photos like really light and crisp and airy, but I haven't done that in a really long time. I just use the iPhone photo editing things. And then iWatermark, if I'm watermarking photos for like putting on Instagram and stuff, I'll use that. But I have them on the side because I don't use them regularly. These are the 7 that I use. I've walked through these in various videos. I just wanted to give you guys an updated like look at each one of them, and I'll walk through and talk about each one of them a little bit. Of course, Project Life app, it's just the collage print app. You can see I have these 12 by 12s printed straight from the app. You can see I'm still working on this one here. And all this like writing that's like scripty font, I can zoom in. These ones are actually done on the app. You can add text to any photos on the app too, but I like the fonts that they have in the Little Moments app, so I do this kind of editing in that. Let's see, I add other text as well, like writing out her story, and then the little information there. So I do that mostly with that Little Moments app. I really like that one for collages or adding elements to the photos. And then PicFrame is one, I think this one may only be iPhone, not Android, but it's just a collage app, so you can decide your ratio. They also have 3x4. It's like a journaling card, 3x4. I've got photos of Stella being stylish. If I wanted to do like a few of them, I could put them together, and then you can like size them, rearrange them a little bit. There's all sorts of little things that you can do with this one. You can change the borders, make them thicker if you like the thicker white, or very thin, which I tend to do a lot of like very thin borders. You can also round the corners. So if you are using the Project Life app with rounded corners, you can round the corners on there and also add a little shadow. I never end up messing with any of that except the border size. You can also change the color, and there's also patterns. So if you're doing like just one photo especially, then the pattern will carry over on any of the blank spots. So there's a bunch of cool things you can do with that, and then I just export them immediately out of here by hitting save. You can change the size or whatever. And it's a really nice app. I've been using this one for years and years. I love doing that one. I'm not going to really walk you through the Epson one. It's only relevant if you have an Epson printer that works with that. But here is the GetSorted app, and I really like this one. So it gives you a place you can make your goal, and I have just 100 photos a day, and you can see I still have tons of photos in March to go through, but you can look at your overview and see like how much you've done. I've gone through most of the other year's that I have on my phone. I still have a bunch of photos just from the first couple months of this year. And then like you can see these like one-off ones that I have downloaded here and there, like this picture of Stella. So cute. I just ended up seeing this one on, I guess March 3rd, it'll show up. So when you're going through photos, it'll show you like your status bar, where you are. I'm still working on March here, and then it will start you right where you are. And it shows green is keep. The grayed out photo with the red corner is to get rid of. And then the white ones are still to sort. So it'll just start you wherever you are. You can just start wherever you want, like they had field day, Stella went to it. But you can start wherever you want and keep going. If you want to keep it, you scroll down and then it'll take you to the next one. Like keep it. And then I'll look through a bunch of them and decide which ones I want to get rid of. And you can go back easily and be like, oh, you know what? I decided I really don't need this one. I can delete it and then jump to where I was. Like that one's a super cute one. You can remove all the like extra ones. And here she said finger whipped cream. She had a finger full of whipped cream. It was cute. So that one's one I already wrote out her quote like at the time. So I would definitely keep that one and add it to the scrapbook page. But I don't need all these duplicates of the same thing. And like she's watching TV, I can keep one of those. The baby's having a meltdown down on the floor. I would keep one of those for posterity. And then I got the peace lily. I wrote out the story. My friends got that for me when Aunt Rhonda passed away. Things like that. So you just go through, and then when you hit 100, it will tell you you hit 100, and you can keep going or you can be done. But I really, really like that. You can see I have all these photos of Olivia riding her bike, and then I wrote the little story about her riding her brand new bike. So I keep these ones and will delete the duplicates off of here. These are all definitely backed up on the Amazon Photos app, so I have access to all of them, but I don't want them all on my phone because they take up so much space. So it's great to be able to sort through them and get them off of my phone. And I really just enjoyed that app. I was at a point where I was sorting every night. Like my goal was to do 100 photos every night, and I got through quite a bunch of photos. I think I've sorted through like 13,000 photos at this point, which is awesome. So my phone is a lot less photo filled, and it left me a lot more space on my phone, which is nice. So moving on from there, the Little Moments app is a fun one. It is just collage prints. So you pick out a photo. Let's see, we'll find a good one. Like she made me take a photo with her. Just pick one of these. She said, take a picture with me. So we've taken pictures. She gave me the little pumpkin ears and also my sunglasses. So if we wanted to make sure that it was a 4x6 or a 3x4, we would just change the ratio in here. And you can also like crop it in a little closer if you want to crop it however you want. I'm good with it just being the normal size. And then I typically just add text or some sort of design. So I've got all their little design things. I'll put like a shape behind it and then do colorful text on front, or I can make this, I'll show you. I'll fill it in down at the bottom and then turn the opacity down so you can still see through it, but then I can add like text in front of it. And then the text you can move wherever you want it. You can tap it. There's different fonts to choose from. You can also align it if you have more than one line. You can line it left, right, or center. We'll just do, we'll say photo ready. And then if I want it to be white, also you resize it or rotate it however you want. Oops. Back to that one. You can rotate it however you want. You can write a little story underneath it. You can change the colors of anything on here. And then if you click on the colors, you can also make it like darker or lighter shades of the same color. At first I thought there was just like this many colors and that was your choices. But you actually have all sorts of choices because you can make it any shade of all the colors. So there's a lot of things you can do. You can also make the font a little bit opaque too. I've done that too, where I put like a really big word over a photo and made it really light so you could just barely see the words, but you can still see the picture through it. And then you could do multiple things. You can make different words, different placements, and do different fonts here and there, and really do a lot with this one. I really, really enjoy using this one and making the pictures. I typically tend to just use the white scripties or just the white regular fonts and write the story out. And I really, really like that one. So we're going to just say done. We do not want this one. We don't need to save this one. ready to start a new one. And that's the main page again. And then the Collect app is a kind of just a collage print. Do not allow. So this one's really fun because if you do like a photo a day, this is a great one to do. And then you can print your whole little calendar on a 3x4 or a 4x6 and then have all the little prints. And I don't use this one very much, as you can see. So like today, go to photo library, it will show you the photos that are recent. It'll show you the day on them. So these are all my photos from today to use. Like, just looking up at me real big. And then you can write a title and write some notes on it, like big eyes, because she was showing me her big eyes. And then it will give you the font down there and you can customize this. So that's what your picture would look like here. And then it will square your picture off if you want it square. This one just happened to put like a white border on each side, and then your date and your information is there so that you can edit details or change design, and there's multiple different designs. So there's your standard like Polaroid type of print that changes the font and alignment of things. You can see the text changes on all of these. I really like this one that's like typewriter font. So you can really change it to any of these. We'll just select the typewriter one. So there's what it would look like, and it's just super cute. I really enjoy using this one to make really more simplistic, minimal looking spreads. Sometimes I go for that. I haven't in a while, but I ended up using this quite a bit for a while. And then you see it puts your photo in there. So each day you do this, you get a whole calendar of different photos, and it's really cute like that. So let's see, I don't know if I can create collage. So here you go, you got that kind of calendar, and you also can upgrade to different ones. So we'll just say this one. So there would be my calendar. Of course, it doesn't have much on it because I just have one day, but it's really cute. So you can save it to your photo library. I did that real quick. And then we'll cover this back up and go into photos. And there's what it looks like. Of course, like if you're gonna use this on your spread, you can totally crop off the bottom bar, just go under edit. But I really like the idea of this. You could just really make it super simple. And I don't know how big this would print, but you could probably print that pretty big onto a layout. I really like that, how it breaks it down day by day. And that's pretty much it. Those are the ones that I use for the most part. When I'm like nightly project lifing, I go look through my photos. I will either sort photos or just go straight into my photos and then use the little moments in PicFrame to frame up or collage print anything and then just pop them into my project life. You can see like that is a collage print, that's a collage print. So I used PicFrame. I also used the Little Moments app for those days and then just popped them onto here. And of course, like I can add some text in this app as well, but I tend to like to use the fonts that they have in the Little Moments app. But there you go, that's what it really looks like. I'm way behind, you can see this, like this is from March. I'm really behind at this point, but it gives you a look at what I do. But I hope this gives you guys some good information, some good apps to check out. I hope that you guys find this video helpful. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching, bye.